Yay! Today we're making one of Ghana's street snacks. Yes, if you go to every lawyer station, you're going to see this Atadwe milk recipe. Usually, we used to sell it in the glass jars. I think these days people sell it in the plastic cups with the lid. But then, yeah, we're going to do Atadwe milk. So you need your major ingredients, your Atadwe, you need your rice, you need your salt to taste. But if you've not liked, subscribed, please do well to do so now. And welcome to your favorite cooking channel. So yeah, we kickstart by washing our Atadwe. You know, even though it may look neat, please do well to wash it. You don't know how it was handled before it came, and usually it's exposed to dust out there. So wash it, wash it, wash it. Make sure you wash it a bit. Then when you're done, you're going to let it sit for a while for it to pick up a bit. So after washing, you put it somewhere, let it sit for a while so that it will rehydrate, because usually it's a bit dried, so that it stays for longer. So after that one, so you take it away. Don't let it sit for too long. So you could do it overnight in your refrigerator, or you can put it down for like 3-4 hours. If it stays for too long, it's going to ferment. If it ferments, it's going to taste something else. So once that is done and you take it out, you wash off the water, then you put it in your blender. Now next thing you need to do is to wash your rice and then let it also sit for a while. I let it sit for like 30 to 45 minutes, an hour at worst, because rice is not so tough and rice takes just a short while to soften. So you want to soak your rice so that it gets a bit softer. Then when you're mailing or blending, it comes out smoother. Then we can easily get the juice from it. So make sure you wash your rice very well. Don't say I'm using perfume rice, I'm using a good brand. Please, it's the same handling and you don't know where it's sat for. So wash your rice well. The next you want to do is to caramelize your sugar. That's going to give you the brown color, unless you don't want that color and you want it to look a bit white. So to do that, you need your sugar. You need to melt it till it's dark brown. Now there's one hack I learned from my pap. So you add just a little bit of water to your sugar, mix it nicely, leave it on fire and let it cook by itself. It's going to melt, it's going to form into this syrup, sugar syrup. Before you realize, it's going to caramelize. But you need to be very careful and do this over low heat, else shipa. And one thing I found out, you see it as we go on, don't worry, I learned one thing. So by the time my sugar was on fire, my rice was virtually done. Yes, and I said it, be careful not to burn it. I was going to get too bitter. Then I added the rice in to my Atadwe milk. Then I blended the whole thing up. So you need to be careful. You need to make sure you blend it so well, or you're going to have a lot to go waste. So I just used a clean sieve, and what I was doing was getting the water out of it. Now when you're done, you can blend this again to make sure you get the most out of it. That's the most important. And this was what I was talking about. You realize my sugar was so crystallized. Oh my god, I had to just put a bit of water in, because by the time it was done, I wasn't there. Yes, and it hardened up. I wasn't ready. So just be careful not to repeat me. So that's Atadwe milk. The most important thing is the stirring. If we don't stir from start, we need to better or so make sure that you stir from start. It is so essential and crucial to this very dish, because if you don't stir from start, what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of lumps in there. So you need to make sure that from the word go, you stir from start. And just in case you have a few lumps, just use the back of your ladle with it and then mash it at the edges of your pan, and yeah, you're going to be good to go. So this is how your simple, beautiful and tasty, Atadwe milk is done. Yes, so just need to make sure that it bubbles nicely. That means it's done and you can serve it. But before, if you want to use a bit of sugar in, You could add that in just before you take it off fire. Yes, but I didn't add the sugar in. So you can keep it in your jar for longer, which is safer and healthier than using it in plastic. Then you can also serve it beautifully with your milk. Yes, it's optional. You can eat it with your milk or without your milk, with sugar or without sugar. Yes, so this is how your simple Atadwe milk is done. So my pap says the English name is Tigernuts Moulds, because when you're done, it's going to take a shape of the mold you give to it. So try this recipe at home. And you know, I'm always thinking about the kids at home, so this is child friendly. So as I see you in the next food video, lots of love for my team and life. Live life to the fullest. We love you.